Hi, I'm Michael Sazin, the Parrot Wizard, Kili, my Senegal parrot, and today I'd like to talk to you about grooming perches, their proper use and selection, and how you can use them to help keep your bird's nails as trimmed as possible and have them comfortably be on your hands. Before I get into that though, I want to talk to you about this contest I'm going to have going on for a chance to win one of these awesome Mister bottles. So this is the Bird Paradise Mister bottle. They just released them. And I got my hands on a whole bunch that I'm giving away for free shipping in the US. And I'm going to explain the details about how you can win one during this video and subsequent videos in the next few weeks to come. But we'll talk about that at the end and how you can go and participate in the contest for a chance to win one. Man, is it a pain when those nails get too sharp and they're digging into your hands when the bird's sitting on your hand, and they're not too comfortable for the birds when they get too long either. Now, of course, probably the best way to groom them is to do it yourself, but you've got to learn the procedure, you got to learn how to use a file or scissors to do it. Next best bet is to have a avian veterinarian or a professional groomer help you out with that. But that can get costly, it can get stressful for the bird, time consuming, especially when you got to go somewhere to have the nails done. So a great thing to help with keeping those nails in trim is a grooming perch. Now, a grooming perch generally won't shorten nails for you. You need to go get a grooming done for that. And they won't keep the nails from growing at all, but they will make that grooming last a lot longer than if you just let them go and sharpen and grow on their own. Now this right here is a grooming Geo New perch from Parrot Wizard. I came up with these myself. And the need to get a comfortable grooming perch where the nails get trimmed on an abrasive, but at the same time comfortable and smoother on top so that it's not tearing up the bird's feet on the pads. See, the problem with some of the simpler grooming perches is that they're bumpy on top and bottom, and when the birds walk around on them, one hand they're grooming their nails and trimming those, but they're also scraping the bottoms of their feet and they're getting all sore. So a much better way to do a grooming perch is where it's comfortable and textured on top but not too sharp, and all the sharpness and abrasive is on the bottom so it can get onto their claws only. Now, just having a grooming perch alone is no guarantee that it's going to help groom your bird's nails. You got to also use it the right way. The first thing to remember is you got to orient it in the proper orientation. I've seen in people's homes where they had a grooming perch similar to this, and the abrasive was all face up and the smooth side was face down. That's completely going to defeat the point. The nails aren't going to get groomed when they're wrapped around on the bottom, on the smooth end, and it's going to just be walking on Sharpies for the bird's feet. He's like, ooh, ouchie, I don't want my feet on there. So let's get that perch turned around the right way, with the smooth side on the top and the trimming edge on the bottom so that it's scraping on the claws as she walks around on it. She can also scrape her beak and give it a scratch and get any food or leftovers off on there. So first step is make sure you orient a grooming perch in the correct direction. So the next thing to focus on is the placement of the grooming perch in the bird's cage. On one hand, you don't want to put the perch in such a place that the bird never goes to, or it's not going to use it, and then the nails aren't getting groomed from the grooming perch. Now, on the other hand, you don't want to put the perch somewhere where the bird goes all the time. So, for example, sometimes I'll see where a person has the grooming perch right at the top of the bird's cage. It ends up being the bird's favorite perch. They like to perch up real high, but they end up sleeping there and spending just a little bit too much time on that perch. And even though it's smoother on top, it's still a hard perch and it's going to be rough on their feet. The best location for a grooming perch in your bird's cage is by the water. Your bird has to walk over to the water dish or water bottle at least a few times every day to get a drink. And it's going to have to walk across the perch to get to the water, so it'll be grooming its nails as it's walking up and down the perch. That ensures that your bird is going to use it every day, but sparingly and not all the time. And that's perfect for helping to keep those nails groomed and in check, but without being too rough on them and demanding the bird to spend too much time on a hard, rocky perch like that. Now keep in mind when you're selecting a grooming perch for your bird that you want to find something that's going to be abrasive on one side, but also bumpy and textured so that the diameter varies so it can hit the claws from different angles as the bird walks up and down the perch. And you want to try to avoid it being too hard or abrasive at the top. The kind of grooming perch I'd most recommend that you avoid, though, are the sanding perches. They're just like a dowel with sandpaper wrapped around them. They're very inexpensive, but oh golly, they are so sharp on top. It's just like walking on sandpaper. Who'd want to do that? So look for the more rocky types of perches, and of course you can check out the Grooming Geo New Perch from the New Perch series at parrotwizard.com. If your bird's already familiar with new perches from the Parrot Wizard series, this is just another new perch shaped perch. Very familiar, very comfortable. They're going to love the shape, and they're going to have the added benefit of having their nails trimmed while walking around on it. So that's my advice for you about grooming perches. And now back to the topic of the contest. This really awesome mister bottle. Check out the misting action on this. It's really smooth. So the folks over at Bird Paradise just released this. They're normally $12.99 plus shipping. But here's your chance, the first chance to win one of these. And I'm going to have a chance every week for the next few weeks. Every time I release a video, I'm going to give you a hint how you can go and be the first to submit your request for one and receive one for free. Free shipping in the US. Outside the US, if you really want it, it's going to be something like $20 to ship it. It gets very expensive to ship it abroad. But in the US, free shipping. So it's a scavenger hunt. You've got to find the secret link to the free prize. The first person to do that and fill out their information will get one absolutely for free. And the way you got to do it is you go to parrotwizard.com and check out the different pages on the website and find the page where that link is and click that link, fill out your information. If you're the first one to fill it out, you're going to win a free bottle. And the hint of the day today is that it's going to be very easy. It's going to get progressively more challenging with every week to complete the scavenger hunt and find that link. But today it's going to be in the place where I recommend that it would be easiest to browse all my videos. So in every one of my videos, I'm telling you about how you can check out 500 plus free Parrot Wizard videos. Well, that's your hint to help you find that link and get your hands on one of these awesome misters as soon as possible. So thanks very much for watching. Plenty more videos to come. One of my upcoming videos will be how to use one of these mister bottles, but before I've even gotten to that video, enjoy your chance to win one. Check out the Grooming Perch and all that and plenty more at parrotwizard.com.